The top-end iPhone of 2023, rumored to be called the 15 Ultra, is believed to feature a titanium frame, a sapphire-enhanced display, and more front and back cameras. Furthermore, the arrival of the iPhone 15 Ultra is anticipated to give Apple users the chance to experience periscope zoom capability on an iPhone.
Interesting.
In this video, we will talk about the official full features of the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Design. The Galaxy S23 Ultra resembles its predecessor almost perfectly.
See that?
It comes with the distinguishing sharp corners, the well-known S Pen, and the stunning optical zoom camera. Though it resembles its predecessor in so many ways, it makes improvements to a number of the foundations of a fantastic flagship smartphone. Its greatest improvement this year has to do with its camera, and we will be going into details soon, so be sure to keep watching to find out more.
They're not missing a thing.
Starting with the S23 Ultra, all versions of the Galaxy phones, regardless of where they are sold, will be equipped with the same potent Snapdragon chip. Previously, the company would equip overseas versions of this phone with its own Exynos chip, a practice that many criticized because those chips were simply inferior to the Snapdragon processors used in the US models in terms of power efficiency and even image quality. The S23 Ultra is also the only model among the series that came with an S Pen, and you will also miss out on the 10x camera lens that it featured should you go for lower models instead. The Galaxy S23 Ultra keeps the sharp corners of its predecessor, but has flatter sides like an iPhone.
It must be pretty cool.
The power and volume keys are now a little bit larger and a little bit lower on the side of the phone's case for better reach, and it still came with the slightly curved screen. Display. Since Samsung is the industry leader in display technology, it is not surprising that the S23 series featured an enormous 6.8-inch screen with a wider aspect ratio and a peak brightness of 1750 nits, a 1440p resolution, and the same LTPO technology for a variable refresh rate that ranges from 1 Hz to 120 Hz, which are unchanged from last year, except that the screen can now go extremely dim, which makes it ideal for usage at night.
Fantastic!
The S23 Ultra continues to use the well-known Qualcomm ultrasonic fingerprint scanner, which is shown to be quick and dependable. And though the front camera offers image-based facial recognition, it's uncomfortable to use at night because it automatically goes to a very bright setting, which may be blinding at night. For regular updates on smartphones and other devices, subscribe to our channel because we bring you the latest news updates.
I'm in.
Camera. Samsung is switching to an outstanding new 200-megapixel sensor for the main camera, which is an upgrade of its existing 108-megapixel sensor. Samsung is also employing pixel binning, which produces 12 megapixels photographs by merging 16 pixels into a single superpixel. Also, with the help of the pixel binning method, Samsung is able to eliminate noise and produce fantastic nighttime images. Happily, the Galaxy S23 Ultra featured the Expert RAW mode, allowing you to shoot RAW files with several exposures in addition to having manual camera controls.
Yeah, super. Awesome. Okay.
The S23 Ultra featured a new 50-megapixel RAW file option, which won't take up as much space as a 200-megapixel file, but still offers far more detail than the standard 12-megapixel shot. As for videos, the device can now record uncropped 8K films at 30 frames per second and cinematic 4K portrait videos while featuring a 2x wider correction angle for optical image stabilization to help lessen camera shake. How did these major upgrades affect the price of the S23 Ultra? We will find out soon, so stay with us. Performance. Samsung and Qualcomm collaborated to create a special overclocked version of the new CPU that is only available in Galaxy handsets under the name Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 mobile platform for Galaxy. With its most recent 4nm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip, the Galaxy S23 Ultra offers performance gains of 34% in the CPU, 41% in the GPU, and 49% in the NPU. Also, Samsung has switched to using the Snapdragon chip for all S23 models worldwide. In a Twitter post, Golden Reviewer ranked the S23 Ultra as the best Samsung gaming device so far, only beaten by a number of the latest Apple devices and a few Xiaomi and Vivo phone models. Price and release date. At the Galaxy Unpacked event earlier in February this year, Samsung announced the release date of the Galaxy S23 series, stating that it would be available on the 17th of February, which is a week earlier than its predecessor, the S22, was released. Samsung kept the prices of the Galaxy S23 line unchanged from last year, but increased the base storage of the Galaxy S23 Plus by 2 times and added a 512 GB tier to the S23, which now starts at a base price of $799 for the 128 GB model. The Galaxy S23 Ultra starts at a price of $1,199.99. What is your favorite upgrade feature of the Galaxy S23 Ultra? Tell us in the comments section below. As the highest competitor to the Galaxy phones, Apple is set to release the new iPhone 15 Ultra in September, which is anticipated to come with its usual hike in upgrades as well as a periscope camera lens, which is already available on Galaxy phones. Check out our next video, iPhone 15 Ultra Camera Concept, the redesigned camera layout expected, to learn more about the features of the upcoming iPhone 15 Ultra.